Howdy folks, you're on the C8 CORVETTE 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button and join this awesome community. What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of C8 CORVETTE 252. And I want to thank each and every one of you for pushing that play button. If you have not had an opportunity to subscribe to this YouTube channel yet, please do. I would love for you to do so. I would love to have you part of this community and help me reach my goal of 25,000 followers by the end of 2021. Also, please give this video a thumbs up so that way you can push this video up in the algorithm so a lot of other C8 Corvette owners can receive this information as well. Once again, thank you for pushing that play button and I hope you subscribe to the channel. As my title stands, yes, this is breaking news. Chevrolet do plan to cancel 3 of the current existing colors of the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Now, a lot of you guys that already ordered your previous generation Corvettes, these colors may decide to change your order as well. So with that being said, stay tuned because I'm going to give you all the information you need to know about the new colors that could possibly be coming out and the colors that definitely will be canceled for the next generation Corvette. Before I get too deeply into this video, I would like to give my thoughts and prayers to anyone who has been affected by these recent snowstorms and all these blizzards. Once again, if you don't have power, I truly hope your power comes on at some point. And for all of you that has been affected by these snowstorms, please, please, please be safe. And please let me know if you have been affected by any dangerous weather or anything in your area. Definitely leave your comments down below. I would like to hear more from you guys, and I would love to make sure you guys are safe. Colors is something that we are all drawn to, no matter what kind of car that you own or drive. Now, when it comes down to a lot of Corvette owners, when we build our C8 Corvettes or our C7 Corvettes or our previous generation Corvette from the factory, the one thing we always think about is our colors. Our color choice can be based off 1, what colors that Chevrolet are offering, 2, what other kind of colors that we're drawn to, and 3, our favorite colors. For a lot of you that has been part of my channel for years, you all know that I own a torch red C8 Corvette. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, was that my first option? Absolutely not. But when those colors was available, I had no option but to pick from the colors that GM offered us. Now, as you all know, I was one of the first ones to get a C8 Mid Engine Corvette, and with that being said, I had to pick a color that GM was offering at that time. It wasn't until 6 months later when GM started to offer all the colors to everyone because of COVID and the restrictions that they have with the strike. But I will admit, I truly am happy with the torch red. The torch red is a color that truly stands out above the rest. And I really appreciate what the color has offered to my channel. For as you guys know, I do own a C7 Corvette. Now, I did not pick the color of that car from the factory, but I chose to actually choose that pink color when I saw that color available. The blue color that's on my C7 Corvette, I absolutely love a lot. Now, granted, I did decide to wrap that car, so you no longer get to see that blue color. But at the end of the day, my favorite color is blue, which is why I chose the C7 Corvette in that color. Like I said before, the reason why I chose the torch red is because that color was available when the time that GM decided to build the C8 Corvette. They offer plenty of colors along the way, but some of the best looking colors I felt that were really nice was not available during that time. Most of us are drawn to really bright colors. As you take a look at the screen, this is an Accelerate Yellow, which is one of the brightest colors that is offered on the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Another color that is offered on the C8 Mid Engine Corvette that stands out is Rapid Blue. When you take a look at Rapid Blue and Accelerate Yellow, you think of exotic car color. Now, a lot of us has been asking General Motors to make other colors that will also stand out, for instance, like purple or green. But I can tell you one thing, the Accelerate Yellow and the Rapid Blue is one of the best colors that is out there. These colors definitely stand out above the rest, and it's definitely unique in my personal opinion. Some people think the Accelerate Yellow is actually a greenish looking car, but it's really yellow at the end of the day. I really appreciate GM actually taking the opportunity to build more colors when it comes down to the C8 Corvette, so that way we have more options and more colorful cars on the road. When it comes to planning and visualizing your perfect Corvette, one of the most important factors of buying your perfect Corvette is picking the perfect color. Luckily for C8 Corvette buyers, they've had a few more colors to choose from than previous generation Corvettes, as GM has expanded their colors from 10 exterior colors to 12 exterior colors when it came down to launching the new C8 Mid Engine Corvette. But just like Corvette blog and everyone mentioned, what GM gives us is eventually what they will take away, as a lot of you guys are still in love with the front engine Corvette, and we currently now have a mid-engine platform. Like I said earlier in the video, Chevrolet will be ending 3 of their Corvette exterior colors, with unnamed replacements coming for 2022. Corvette blogger has also learned that the colors will be replaced will be Sebring Orange, Shadow Gray, and Zeus Bronze. For the first model year of the C8 Mid Engine Corvette, we know that the Sebring Orange finished in 4th with 1,377 total, or 6.8% of the orders. The next color that Chevrolet plans to cancel is the Shadow Gray, which comes in at 1,111 orders that was ordered for this C8 Mid Engine Corvette when it first launched. That's a total of 5.45%. And the last order that I'm not truly surprised about is Zeus Bronze, which comes in at last with 548 cars, which totals out to be 2.69%. Now don't get it wrong, these colors were definitely amazing, but it clearly shows that a lot of people were not interested in these colors. Now for the Sebring Orange, as we all know and seen before, the C7 Corvette definitely had the Sebring Orange. So it was a color that we have seen numerous times. Now carrying on to the C8 Mid Engine Corvette, a lot of people still order the Sebring Orange, which clearly shows us that people were interested in this color, just not as much as all the other colors. Now for those that still want these colors, the time to order these colors is very limited. The Sebring Orange and the Zeus Bronze will need to be ordered by April 29th, while Shadow Gray fans have until May 27th to order this color. The last production week for the 3 colors are 6/14 or June 14th. For Zeus Bronze, 6/26 for Sebring Orange, and 7/19 for Shadow Gray. Once again, for anyone that are interested in ordering these colors, those are the dates you will need to have your car ordered by. Now let's make no mistake, these colors will be rare and there won't be many of them out there. So those build out dates, as they are called, may also suggest that the 2021 model will be ending sooner rather than later, which we take as a sign that Durham Motors is serious about getting back to regular scheduled production, with a regular model year changeover happening in July or August. Corvette blogger goes on to say the last time the Corvette was on a regular production schedule was in 2017. Since then, we have had a new paint shop built, which we all definitely know about, and a complete refurb of the assembly line in advance of the new mid-engine Corvette, which also impacted the start and end dates for 2019 and 2018 model years, while 2020 and 2021 were definitely impacted by the UAW strike and the COVID pandemic. Now, as for speculating on the new colors that may be coming in 2022, we think that the number 4 Corvette C8R Dark Silver will be a great replacement for the Shadow Gray. Now, if you guys have not seen the C8R yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. There's been plenty of races going on, and the C8R has been amazing and won a bunch of events. So you definitely should check that car out to get an opportunity to see what that color looks like, because I think it would be fabulous. The Shadow Gray is definitely a color that a lot of people were interested in, but not a lot of people end up buying it, which is causing Chevrolet to get rid of it. Now the dark silver that's on the C8R, once again, is really great. It may have opened the door for a lot more cars, so as the GT-LM Special Edition that was suggested last week that a lot of people are hoping for. Corvette blogger recognized that some buyers who have been waiting for their number to be called are going to be disappointed with all of the changes that are happening with the mid-engine Corvette. But that's the circle of life, and that's the automotive industry, and that's where the future is going. Now for, like I said, a lot of you guys who are interested in the Sebring Orange, the Shadow Gray, or the Zeus Bronze, you definitely want to get your orders in before those dates, because those dates are going to be really important to you if you truly want one of those colors. Now once again, those colors are going to be very limited, so you won't see as many on the road. A lot of these guys these days end up wrapping their cars, or they strip it down and paint it some other color, so to make your color even more rare, which could possibly mean that your car could be even more a rarity in years to come. Now Zeus Bronze was a color that I first seen on a Cadillac when I was going to the reveal for the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. And I would tell you that it was a color that I actually enjoyed looking at. Now this is one of those colors, once again, that I knew that was going to be rare. And Chevrolet was just testing the waters out with this color, because if this color was a popular color, trust and believe it would have stayed around. Now my thoughts on the Shadow Gray, I thought it was a good color as well, but it would not have been a color that I would have picked, if I'm being completely honest with you. A color that I was so close to choosing at one point was Sebring Orange. The difference is, we first saw the Sebring Orange be debuted on the 2019 01. It made that car look fabulous. I thought the Sebring Orange definitely looked good on the 2019 01. And then it carried over to the C8, where I also almost considered doing that. There was a time where I bought my C7 Corvette Grand Sport, and I was so close to pulling the trigger on a Sebring Orange Z06, as I was building a website to have it done and shipped to my house. But at the end of the day, I do think Chevrolet should stick with some type of orange, but hey, that's just my personal opinion. A lot of guys who are interested in purchasing these Corvettes will definitely love the new colors that Chevrolet come out with, because they are only progressing and getting better as time goes on. And I do think at some point Chevrolet should offer some excellent exotic colors for the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Because guys, I can tell you right now, at some point this machine will be competing with some of the highest, most well-known supercars around the world. Now if you guys got any questions, you're more than welcome to shoot me an email. But I totally want you guys to leave your thoughts down below on your thoughts on the colors that Chevrolet are planning on getting rid of. Do you think there's any other colors that Chevrolet should have gotten rid of? And if you think about the three colors that they are getting rid of, the Sebring Orange, the Shadow Gray, and the Zeus Bronze, which one stands out the most to you? And here's another quick question. If you had an option to choose a C8 Corvette in any of those colors I just named, the Sebring Orange, the Shadow Gray, or the Zeus Bronze, which one would you pick? So now I'm going to give you my opinion on those three colors. I honestly cannot pick between Sebring Orange, Zeus Bronze, or Shadow Gray. But I will say, I will give you my reasons for why I would choose any one of those colors. Starting off with Sebring Orange. If I chose Sebring Orange, it will be because it's a bright car that looks good on a sports car, that is stand out above the rest of the cars, no matter what kind of car you're driving. Now I've seen the Sebring Orange, like I said, plenty of times in person, and I've totally seen it on the 2019 01 when it first came out, and I loved every bit of it. Now if we go over to the Shadow Gray, that's the color that I wouldn't actually know, because I feel like the Shadow Gray color would look good with some really good bright wheels, especially chrome wheels, nice tinted windows, maybe some carbon flash or carbon fiber. But at the end of the day, I think Zeus Bronze is one of those rare colors that I truly would love too, but it's one of those colors where it doesn't stand out, but it looks classy, and that's a lot to say about one color. So those are my opinions about the Sebring Orange, the Shadow Gray, and the Zeus Bronze.
Is your seatbelt fastened? All right. Let's go.